A Girl Called Fearless by Catherine Linka. Book Talk by Della Martin. What am I worth, Dad? How much did you get for me? What was my asking price? I want to tell my friends so I can make them jealous. What am I worth? 10 million? 15? Tell me so I can lord it over Dela the next time I see her. Your daddy doesn't love you like mine does. He only got 6 million for you. In some parts of the world, young women are treated as property, not allowed to attend school after a certain age, if at all, sold by their fathers to whomever pays the highest price. But some girls are willing to risk it all to be free. You have heard about places where women have no rights. Now imagine if that happened here. This is exactly what happens to Avi Rivera in this story. In a not-so-distant future, 50 million American women suddenly die from cancer caused by hormone-laden beef. The young women left behind are auctioned off to the highest bidder for their protection. Avi's father enters into a contract with a 37-year-old man who pays him $50 million for the right to marry Avi. To be protected means that you have a bodyguard. This person is with you at all times. Your home is filled with video cameras. You have to attend an all-girls school. You are to never be alone with a boy. You can only talk to certain people on the phone, and those calls are recorded. Same for texting. What information you can look up on your computer is restricted. All of these measures and more are to ensure that you are protected and pure for your future husband. Some girls are perfectly happy to learn all about the domestic arts. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of a household, raising children, and pleasing your husband. But Avi dreams of going to college and having the freedom to choose who she loves. With the help of a teacher, a priest, and her friend Yates, Avi must make the choice to stay and become a bride to an older man that is a complete stranger to her, or make a dangerous escape to a place where she will be free. Miss A walked to the front row and looked right at the camera like she wanted to make sure it had a clear shot. She smiled, her eyes taking us all in, even the empty seats where Sparrow and Dela used to sit. "My darlings, my chosen ones," she said, "I've tried to prepare you for a life outside these walls. The administration has decided that this will be my last day." I shook my head. "No, this can't be happening." She stared hard at the camera. "But I cannot go silently and cannot go nicely. You are not objects to be sold by your fathers to pay off their debts or buy a new house. And the movement in this country that claims that you need to be protected has created legalized servitude." Footsteps clattered down the hall. Miss A embraced us with her eyes. "Don't let the paternalists take away your rights without a fight. Don't let them make you weak and dependent, and above all, don't let them silence you." A fist banged on the frosted glass of the door. Miss Alexandria, you're wanted in the headmaster's office." I leapt out of my seat. She hugged me to her, and we were enveloped by 15 sets of arms. Keys jerked angrily in the lock. "I will miss you, my beauties." "No, don't, you can't," we cried. The door swung open, and the headmaster himself stood there. "Girls, you need to release Miss Alexandria." We reached out faces and hands for her kisses. Her perfect makeup was streaked with tears. "Mr. Austin will take over the class while Miss Alexandria comes with me," the headmaster said. Miss A took a deep breath and stood up straight like she'd breathed in the power to do anything. Then the headmaster and security escorted her out, taking my last chance to escape with her. "If you would like to take out your workbooks on household finances," Mr. Austin said. I went to close the first aid kit, but then I realized Miss A had given me one last lifesaver. I palmed a tiny bottle of Ipecac and dropped it into my backpack. No, I was not going to give up. It was time to act. Read A Girl Called Fearless to find out what choice Avi makes and where her decision will lead her.